Some things are deleted on accidents. Other things had to be deleted for a reason. I found out something that was supposed to be deleted and was never meant to be shown to the public eye in a game of Pvz Heroes. I went to the pack store one day and right at the bottom of the list, I found a black card pack which looked like it had blood dripping from the top. They didn't show what type of cards it contained, but it was fully guaranteed that a card rarity that read question mark in red text. The pack also didn't cost any gems. It said free on the purchase button. Thinking it was a limited time event card pack, I immediately tapped the purchase button without thinking twice. I didn't get anything at all, except for one card. Its rarity was a blood red color, and the title of this unknown card was called Wrath of the Revenants. The image of the card was a black silhouette of a person, but what was the creepiest part of all was the ability of the card. It wasn't a character, nor a trick, nor an environment. It didn't even have a class. The ability read, Unleash the inner demons. Your opponent's health will drop down to 0. I didn't want to use it because I had a feeling something wrong was going to happen. As I went to recycle it, I couldn't recycle it, nor craft it. I was only stuck with one Wrath of the Revenants. I got into an online match using a custom deck I made with a new card I got included in it. I found an opponent and we started to battle. Now, I'm not that good in PvZ Heroes and I got reduced to only 5 health on turn 5. When turn 6 started, the card that I got was the Wrath of the Revenants. It wasn't counted as a trick or character, so I could play it during the character phase or during the trick phase. I waited for the trick phase to play the new card. It was now time for zombie tricks, and I played the card. Immediately after that, my phone began to glitch out, and then it stopped after a few seconds. My screen then said that my opponent conceded, and I won the match. After that match, I started to play using a plant hero and tried to find another match online. I found an opponent and we battled. When turn 9 happened, I got the card and I used it again. Again the same thing happened, my game glitched out and stopped, saying that my opponent conceded. This went on for a while and each match I played using the card made me dizzy. I didn't know if my eyes were playing tricks on me, but I could have sworn that after every match, there was a shadow figure at the corner of my room. I darted my eyes to it, but the shadow would always disappear. After a few hours using this card during the online matches, I started to hear faint whispers through my earphones. I tried to lower my game's volume down, but I realized that the whispers weren't coming from my phone. I was clearly hearing whispers around me. I closed down PvZ Heroes when I heard a voice behind me. It said,
Play and you live. Lose and you'll face the consequences.
Worried and scared, I took it seriously and continued playing because I definitely did not want to face what consequences I was gonna suffer if I don't play the game. With every match I played, that card will always end up in the deck that I didn't put the card in. I tried using one of my strategy decks for one of my heroes, but the full strategy deck that had all the cards to complete it had the card in it too. It read, Complete, 41 over 40 cards. I think I just signed the eternal contract buying that pack. I had no choice but to keep playing with that card in online matches. After the match, I decided I had enough. I deleted the game, knowing that I had an EA account, I could get all my data back. With one tap of a finger, I deleted the game. I took a sigh of relief and went to the kitchen for a drink of water. Maybe none of that was real after all and probably just my imagination. As I was drinking my glass of water, my phone started making a glass tapping noise. I went to check it. When I checked it, my heart sank as the glass of water in my hand dropped and smashed to pieces on the floor. I saw their faces. They were all screaming and crying, all wanting to be let out. They were there. They were all there. My parents were there. They both died years ago from cancer. The shadows of the lost souls screamed in pain and fear, wanting to be let out of my phone. In the darkness, a shadowed silhouette of a man in a hat stood in the darkness in the room in front of me. The shadows yelled,
You shouldn't have used the card.
Along with my phone's screen cracking. Thinking about what to do next, I threw my phone on the floor and stepped on it with all my strength. I was upset for destroying my phone, but was it worth it? Or did I make things worse? A few days later, I got a new phone. But when I downloaded PvZ Heroes in it and logged into my EA account, it wouldn't register. There was only one explanation. my PvZ Heroes account was deleted. Now and then I think of the unfortunate scary event that happened. The House of the Lost Souls burnt deep in my memories. All I know is that the cursed card is still out there, waiting for its next prey. If I wasn't smart enough, I would have faced the true wrath of the revenants. All I know is that if there's one person out there who was the lucky guy to get a free pack, oh boy, he doesn't know what he's got himself into.
Pvz